guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation, messages from your person. And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this yellow marker. I'm trying to get it to focus, hold on. Yep, there it is. All right, that is pile number one for you. Pile number two is this blue marker. All right, take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I've never reached out asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the yellow marker, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energy. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. So I've got your oracle cards shuffled. However, this one is going to be the advice and the timing, so we're going to keep that aside for now. But let's see what we have here, all right? So we've got poised, we've got hurt, we've got neglect, we've got compassion, ascend, grape, sangria, rest, beaver, lion. All right. Hold on. Pile one. Is it in your frame? Yes, it is. All right. I mean, even through the energies, it's pretty clear that this is a no contact and or separation situation. Both of you are taking time out from this connection. It looks like a lot's gone down. I'm seeing this to be more of your energy, pile one, and this to be more of your person's energy. A lot of messages coming through, but it looks like both of you are at a pivotal point in your connection. So it's either both of you are going to try again or both of you are going to walk away from good. So you're at that point and both of you are making a decision, either individually or you both are making a decision. So you're kind of at that fork that I see. On your end, pile one, it looks like you are taking a break from this connection. Given we have neglect coming out for you, it's possible that you might have worked on this connection for quite some time despite the neglect, or you perceive that this person has not been able to keep up with your needs and your desires for the connection. So definitely this person might be triggering some of your abandonment wounds as well. I would not be surprised if this person could be showing some avoidant tendencies as well. So the way that I see it, pile number one, is that every time this person has kind of pulled away from you, it looks like you worked like triple hard, like 4 times as hard for the connection, and you're exhausted. You know, you're exhausted being the one to make this connection flow. Beavers are the engineers of nature, and the way that I see it is, it looks like you've always been in problem-solving mode ever since this connection started out. And it's always about you taking on the load. It's always about you solving problems. It's always about you filling up the gaps that this person was leaving in this connection. And right now, it looks like you're tired, pile one. I can definitely sense that. And I think that there's a little bit of understanding your own self that is happening right now, especially with you, pile one, where you're feeling that this person is triggering your abandonment wounds, and that's why you tend to kind of rush in to fill the void that this person usually leaves behind. And I can see that you're exhausted. I can see that you are exhausted, pile one. Now, on your person's end, we do have hurt over here. Now, this is coming to me in different ways. So for some of you, it could be that when you started putting your foot down, when you started, letting this person know that maybe it's not for you, like this connection is no longer going to be for you. This person might have been hurt by it. Maybe you called this person out for their avoidant tendencies, would not be surprised. Or pile one, if that part doesn't resonate, then it could be that their past hurt in connections, which has led to these avoidant tendencies, they're surfacing right now. And your person kind of wounded is the energy that I'm getting for them right now. So it could be their ego is wounded, because I think that when this person started this connection, they might have been in an energy where they thought that they didn't have any wounds from the past, or that they've worked through all of them. And I think it's through this connection that this person has realized that no, there are wounds that I've not worked through, and it is definitely hindering me. So there's a little bit of wounded pride that I see over there, or the wounded pride or wounded ego could have come because of you calling this person out, because I think that this person has a tendency to think a bit too highly of themselves. So you calling them out for exactly what their behavior has been, yeah, well, it looks like their pride has been wounded a little bit. Now, with compassion coming here, 33 could be significant, doesn't have to be, but that is the number that wanted to come out for you. It looks like you have been showing a lot of compassion towards your person, and I think that, Palwan, you've been fair throughout this entire connection with this person, and you've done your best to understand where this person is coming from. But right now, there's a feeling in you where either you want to walk away, that could be for some of you, or you want to make sure that if this is going to go on a second time, like both of you try again, then it has to be mutual efforts. So I see that energy in you a little bit where you're ready for either options. And I think that's why we have poised coming out as the central energy for both of you. And I think your person as well is mentally preparing for those two options. I don't know which side it's going to go, and I don't think both of you know either, but both of you are ready for both the outcomes. Both of you are kind of preparing yourselves for the outcome. With ascend over here, pile number one, I think that for you in particular, this connection has led you to look deeper into your abandonment wounds. It has led you to kind of ask yourself deeper questions on self-love, like, all right, what is it that I'm willing to compromise on, and what is it that I'm not willing to compromise on? What do I need? What do I want? What do I desire? So this connection at the point that you're at is leading you to kind of ask these questions that you probably never thought about at some point, or you thought about and then neglected to align with that. So on your end, I see that type of ascension. All right, on your person's end, given we have ascend as the common theme, I think that your person is recognizing old wounds that are hindering this person from being fully emotionally available in this connection. All right, so it's a different kind of ascension for your person where they're understanding, all right, these were the past experiences that made me who I am today. And there's a recognition, there's a realization that it is working against this person. I don't think when this connection started out, your person knew that these wounds would actually affect. I think that they thought, or they brushed it off saying, no, it's not going to affect. It was just like the way that I'm speaking right now, and I know you can't see me, but I'm just shrugging my shoulders. So it's possible that your person had that kind of an attitude when this connection started out with respect to their past wounds, but seeing how you've been voicing your opinions and you've been like kind of giving space for this person to step up, I think that this person is recognizing that there's a lot going down within them or within their past that they haven't actually had the time to reflect on, and they need to take the time to heal. All right, so both of you are definitely in rest period right now. It's possible that maybe there might have been constant arguments for quite some time, and both of you have just taken the time out to think about this connection and to think about where both of you are headed. It doesn't have to be arguments. It could just be emotional distance between the two of you. Whatever it is, common theme for all of you is that both of you are in a period where you just want to be by yourselves, and you're thinking heavily about the connection, and more importantly, you are mentally preparing for the two different ways that this connection could go. Both of you are at that point right now. With your person, I mean, I definitely did get wounded pride, but it's also like shock about how their past. So this could have happened in their childhood. That's another message that's coming through. So might not have been recent hurt that is influencing your connection. So there's a little bit of shock that I'm feeling coming through, where your person's like, okay, wait, what? Why is this, like, this was so long ago, or this was so insignificant? Why is this affecting my connection right now? So there's a little bit of that shock going on, and a little bit of the pain resurfacing. It could be from your connection, it could be from the previous connection. Doesn't have to be a platonic connection, could be familial, could be romantic. It's funny I said it that way. Usually I say it as it doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but yeah, that was a little bit of a twist that I gave over there, so that could be significant for someone else over there. But yeah, a lot of shock right now, and your person's stepping into an energy where they're thinking, they're deep in thought. Both of you are thinking a lot, actually. All right, so we've got 3 over here. We've got 3 coming out. So that could be significant to some of you. Doesn't have to be, but it is what is coming out. And I felt like just mentioning that. All right. So if this sounds like you and your person, pile 1, let's get into messages from them. Messages from pile 1's person to pile 1, please. Messages. Wow, okay, I'll take those. They fell off the table, so give me a second, pile 1. I'll just go pick it up. Alright, pile 1, let's get into what is coming out for you over here. Okay, so I'll create a path for you. Oh, hold on. I'll create a path to you for us. All right. So definitely a little bit of a positive message coming through. So like I said, there's a little bit of contemplation going on. Like, all right, if we choose to, make this work, then what's going to be the next steps, And if we choose to end it, then what's going to be the next step? So there's definitely a desire, but there's also, like, more heavily, I'm feeling that your person's mentally preparing for you to end it, actually. But there seems to be an energy in them where even if you say no to this person, maybe they're going to give it one more try. All right? Do you still love me? Yes, I did feel that, Pile 1, I think that your person feels that you might be the one to end this connection. So they're kind of bracing for that, and they're kind of having thoughts like, okay, does pile 1 really love me? Do they really want to push forward right now? They're finding it difficult to be optimistic, and I think that it's a good indication that this person has taken a good hard look at themselves and how they've been showing up in this connection. And so that's why it feels like, the energy feels like they are expecting you to end this connection, and they're preparing for it. And they're also questioning you, well, is it, like, if you don't love me, then there's no point of us trying together, kind of energy that's coming through. I know where we need to get to. So I think that there is recognition on your person's end, pile 1, about, where they need to get to specifically so that this connection can be mutually reciprocal. But right now, it's just realizations that I'm feeling. I'm not feeling action-oriented energy coming from your person, or even, there's definitely intention to work on it, but getting there, it's going to be a process. All right? Then we have, I miss us. Yes, I definitely feel that. I think that you've set boundaries for yourself, pile 1. And of course, we've got rest coming out for the 2 of you. So I think that your person has been missing you, has been missing the fun times that you both shared. And I think that when it was good, it was really good. And so your person is thinking about those times. And I think it's the missing you that's kind of making them, step into an energy where there's recognition of their wounds and how it's affecting you. And maybe there is also an intention to work on this with you. There is so much chaos. Yes, we did get that, didn't we, Pawan? There is a lot of chaos that, one, your person is feeling internally. Like I said, there's a lot of shock coming through from your person. They didn't realize that their wounds were that deep, so much so that it was affecting your connection. So there's a lot of chaos within them. And of course, there is definitely chaos happening in your connection as well. That's why we got poised for both of you. So I think that your person, one, is trying to focus on the internal chaos right now, just to see, because they know that the internal chaos is related to the external chaos. So they're kind of looking within, but it's still a lot for this person to handle right now. All right. I want to feel closer to you. Self-explanatory there. I think that your person, given the break that both of you have been taking from each other, your person is definitely in an energy where they want to feel closer to you, but they would understand if you don't. All right. That's where the central point is of the fork over there. There is a higher purpose to all this. Now, I didn't get that your person might be a little bit spiritual, but I think that your person is understanding that this connection is meant to bring out those wounds, and they have to work through it if they want a mutually reciprocal connection with you. So I don't think that there is recognition of like terms like higher purpose, but I think that your person is taking the time to look and understand that, hey, this connection is actually bringing out things in me that I didn't know, was hurting me. And, I have a choice here right now, whether I want to work on it or whether I want to walk away from this connection. So there's a little bit of that understanding that is setting in with your person. I can't love you. So yes, there's definitely back and forth, because to love you would mean to work on whatever is stopping them to come to you. And it looks like the wounds, they seem to be, overwhelming your person. So right now there is, for you, I think given we have poise coming out as the central energy, for you, it's, do we do this again or do we end it? And for your person, it's more, do we do this again? But I know that I have to work on my wounds. So for your person, the options are actually deeper options, I guess I would say, is, do I want to work on myself, or do I just want to end this, take this the easy route and walk away from this and, just succumb to the triggers that I've been feeling? So for your person, it's those two options, even though on the surface level, it is whether or not you both want to be in a connection or to walk away. Why do we keep arguing? Yes, I definitely feel that energy. I did feel, arguments that have come up. I think you've definitely taken a stand for yourself. Pal 1, and like I said, I think that this has been the realization process, like your person kind of feeling, why are both of you always arguing this all the time, and then slowly shifting that focus onto themselves. You've become distant. Yes, I'm not surprised this came out at all. I mean, I think that there has been intentional boundaries that you've set for yourself, and I think that given the neglect that you've been feeling, and of course the abandonment, struggle with that word, the abandonment wounds that you've been feeling, Pal 1, I think that it has led you to shut down completely or just put walls up. Like I said, I mean, it definitely has triggered old wounds in you, and so I don't blame you for reacting the way that you did, just because I think that this might have triggered a time in your life when you felt that this person or the person that you were with doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It could be platonic, could be romantic, but could be also familial. But yeah, at that point, I lost my train of thought, like so randomly, Pal 1. So I think that you might have been in shock as well, like, or you might have just frozen, when this person started triggering your abandonment wounds. I would not be surprised, all right? So what was I saying? I was trying to say that, it reminded you of a time when you felt very, very abandoned. And so your immediate response to that has been to shut down completely, whether it is just taking time away from this person or putting your walls up, hence leading to emotional distance between the two of you, all right? But they recognize that you have become distant. We're soulmates. So for some of you, this person does feel a deep resonance with you and does feel that, yes, I would rather work on this connection. I would rather, take the time to heal. And move forward with my pal one. But there is recognition for all of you, you know, that there is something deeper here. And right now they're deciding whether or not they want to pursue what they're feeling internally, or, you know, they want to walk away from this connection. I can't see a way out. Yes, for some of you, the way out would be to end this connection, because the actual way out of this would be to work on their wounds. And right now, for some of you, they're not ready. For some of you, they would prefer the option of the easier option of walking away rather than working on themselves. But for some of you, I am also feeling that your person over time is slowly going to look inwards, and they're going to be ready to put forth their healing process to connect better with you. All right, let's get into some advice for you. All right, so I know that given you're at a fork right now, I'll get you advice for both sides. All right, so advice for people who wish to try again. Advice for people in pile one, I'll take that. Okay, and advice for people in pile one who wish to walk away. All right, who wish to walk away. Okay, I feel like going one more time, so we're gonna go one more time. All right, give me a second, pile one. One of the cards flipped and fell off the table, so I gotta go pick it up. All right, so pile one, let's see what we have here. All right, we have the Hierophant and the Three of Coins coming out for you if you choose to work on this with this person. Whew, heavy energies there. If you choose to walk away, we've got Five of Cups and the Devil. All right, so advice coming through. Let's focus on this first, all right? So advice if you wish to work on this connection with your person. One, you have to be clear about what you're expecting this person and how you're expecting them to show up in this connection. It's going to take them time to heal their wounds. It's going to take them time to work through whatever it is that they have to truly step into that lion energy. And we've got the Hierophant coming up as well. So it's going to be hard work. Pile one, all right? It's going to be hard work. And the most important thing for you, pile one, is to understand what your needs and your desires are first, all right, before you communicate it to this person, all right? And yes, it's going to take a lot of hard work, but I do see that your person eventually will step up, all right? So that is the energy coming through for those of you who are leaning more towards wanting to give this connection a try, all right? But another message that's coming through is if after a point of working on this connection, pile one, you feel that your person is not going to be able to step up, then you also have to be ready to walk away, all right? Because you get to ask for what you deserve, and you get to walk away if the other person is unable to give you, all right? And you get to find someone else who can give you exactly what you deserve, or whatever your needs and desires are. Now, for some of you, the message that's coming through is maybe your needs and desires have changed over time. Like maybe when this connection started out, it was completely different, and today it's completely different. So gain clarity about where you are at right now, what aligns with you right now. It's okay to change, all right? It's okay for your desires, your needs to change as well. What's important is understanding that someone who is aligned with who you are today is going to naturally fit that, is going to naturally be able to give you that. Yes, there is hard work, absolutely, but it shouldn't be an uphill battle for you, all right, pal one? And so if this person is unable to match that, then there should be an understanding in you that maybe this person is not meant for the next alignment that you have, and maybe it's time for you to walk away and find someone else who is better aligned to the person that you are today and the future that you see for yourself today. All right? So for those of you who wish to work on this connection with your person, this is the advice that's coming through. Now, for those of you who do not wish to who do not wish to work on this connection and want to walk away. Now it's funny I said it that way because we've got the devil coming out, so there might be a little bit of impulsive behavior on your end to keep reaching out to this person. I think that there is, like, this person triggers your abandonment wound, so there's naturally going to be that energy in you where you keep reaching out to them because deep down maybe their attention makes you feel like, all right, I'm worth something, or I am I'm being given attention by the one person I thought would not give me attention. And you might be subconsciously associating this person with a previous connection or a previous person that you felt abandoned with. So be a little bit careful about that. How to work through those wounds. That's very, very important. All right. Take the time to heal this. Yes, it is going to be, very upsetting. It's going to be heavy energies that you're going to be dealing with. Take the time to heal, not just this connection, but as well as the previous connection that this person or this connection has been triggering your wounds of, okay? So this is the 2 advice that's coming through. I do have more, so we'll work through that as well. All right, I have got, hold on. I've got timing cards as well. So take some time, think of your question or questions. Really depends on you. All right, I've got 3 timing cards coming out for you. And I want to say, especially with timing, just please be a little bit careful. It is based on current energies, all right? And if the card comes out and you don't feel it resonates, then it's probably not for you and it's meant for someone else. If it comes out and it resonates, then, use your intuition, and yes, it's a possibility that it is for you, all right? And I do want to say, don't force it to be your story, okay? So I've got 3 cards for you. Take some time, pause this video if you have to structure your questions around timing, and then I shall open the cards out. All right, I'm opening the cards out now, part 1. So the first one says, not yet. The second one says, when you align with your higher self. And the third one says, when you raise your self-worth. I think the answers are very, very self-explanatory. Pile number 1, not yet. So whatever it is that you asked about, now's not the right time, all right? Or it's not the right time for you to know the answer just right. Now, for the other questions that you asked, or the same question, the answer that came out is when you align with your higher self. So there might be a little bit of disconnect right now with your higher self and your 3D self. Maybe your 3D self is a little bit hung up on the past or this connection. So take the time to connect with your higher self, all right? Take the time to connect with your intuition as well. That's another message that's coming through. When you raise your self-worth. So I think that a lot of this connection has been chipping away at your self-worth and your self-esteem. So regardless of which option you choose, pile 1, take the time to raise your self-worth, all right? Take the time to heal those parts of you that feel that you really have to run and chase after people who are emotionally unavailable or who do not give you the time of the day, who are not meeting your needs and your desires, that feeling in you to fill up the void left by the other person. So take time to heal that as well. And when you do, all right, it looks like whatever it is that you've been asking about, it is going to happen, all right? Then let's get into the other advice. So I intended this to be messages from your higher self. So this is I am healing. I'll get into that in just a little bit. 8989, transformation, embrace profound personal transformation. That actually connects very well to your reading. Believe in yourself, beautiful. So with respect to this is an affirmation. Pile 1, so if you've been struggling with healing work, whether it's this connection or your past connection, this might be a very good affirmation for you to keep reminding yourself that even though there is no active healing that's happening on the outside, internally you are healing, all right? So it might be a little bit of frustration. I definitely feel frustration coming on your end about, healing from this connection or healing from your old wounds as well. So this might be a good affirmation for you. Then we have, embrace profound personal transformation. So we got that you have to connect with your higher self. We also got that you have to embrace your self-worth and raise it as well. So that could be the personal transformation. 8989 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but it is the angel number that wished to come out for your reading. And believe in yourself. Pile 1, no matter how deep or dark the wounds may be, you have to believe in yourself that, yes, I am capable of healing those wounds. I am healing, correct that line of thought if you feel a little bit defeated about, not being able to heal because of a particular time frame. Healing doesn't go on anyone's time frame, and healing is not linear at all. One day you feel good, one day it takes you back to where you were, then one day you've made progress. So understand that about healing. It's not linear at all. Frankly, I think that it's triangles and circles and every other possible shape that is completely messy. So take the time to understand that, and believe in yourself, regardless of how up and down your healing journey has been. Take the time to believe in yourself that you are healing. You are actually healing, even though you might not be able to see the physical aspects of that healing just yet. All right? So, Pal 1, this is where I'll leave you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. And I just wanted to say, thank you for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I just wanted to say thank you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details on the description box below, or in the description box below, I guess I would say. But if this is where you choose to leave me, then I just want to say take care. All right, you always have free will, and I wish you the most peaceful outcome out of this situation. All right, Pal 1. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the blue marker, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. I've got your oracle cards already shuffled, and hold on, this one is going to be your messages for later, so we'll get into that later. Now let's get into what we have. We have truth be told, we have tension, we have judgment, we have embrace, we have clarity, we have lavender pink, we have hunter, we have nestled, we have golden egg, and we have the sea serpent. Okay, both of you got spirit animals. So it looks like both of you are having a reality check when it comes to this connection, Pal 2. This could be a soulmate connection of some kind. Would not be surprised, Pal 2. But whatever it is, there is clarity setting in for the two of you about this connection. This connection could have gone over time, like gone on over time, like maybe back and forth, maybe on and off. Would not be surprised if this has gone over a decade as well. It looks like there has been already transformations that have occurred in the two of you because of this connection, whether or not either of you were in each other's lives. It looks like finally both of you are ready to embrace the depth of this connection, as well as, I think when I say depth, I mean the spiritual depth of this connection. On your person's end, I see this more to be your person's energy, Pal 2, and this to be more of your energy. On your person's end, they're actually looking forward to close cycles in their life. Cycles where either they've not been listening to their heart, or they've not been listening to their intuition about what this connection truly is. I think for a very long time, this person denied how powerful this connection was and how deeply you made them feel. How to. So on your person's end, they've done the healing work. It looks like they are actually a new person today. And they want to give this connection a good attempt. Because your person feels, pal 2, that both of you have come to a point where the transformation you've had because of this connection over a period of time has actually led you to where you are at. It's funny, we have clarity and truth be told. So I think that there has been a realization on both ends that both of you are meant to come together for some reason. And it's like, no matter how far both of you stray from each other, there's always that connect. There's always that home that both of you find in each other. It's possible that your person didn't accept it for a very long time. But no, today they are, pal 2. And it's possible that you might have been the one to tell this person about it, pal 2, and they were like, no, I don't believe that. That's not true. I mean, no, like, we've got the thumbs down as well. So I think for a very long time, your person denied this connection. But today there is acceptance on their end. And more importantly, they want to give to this connection today. Definitely more masculine energies coming from your person. Gender doesn't matter, but that's the energy that they're in. Like, they want to work on this with you today. 9 could be significant, doesn't have to be. But that's the number that wanted to come up for your reading. Let's get into your side, pal 2. I think that this connection has really, really drained you over time. Because I think intuitively you've felt such a deep connection to this person. And you've not been understanding like why you feel this way. It's also possible that at one point you thought this connection was truly over and it really bothered you that you kept feeling there was something more to happen between the two of you. And so it looks like there's a lot that this connection has weighed on you. Would not be surprised. I mean, we've got tension coming out, so maybe there's been a lot of worry on your end about why you can't shake off this connection. Why has it been so intense for you? You might have even just met this person for like a couple of days and you still have been holding a torch for them. And so there's a lot of frustration around how you've been feeling for this person and why you've been feeling so deeply. And you've been tapping into your intuition, pal 2. I will definitely give that to you. Like, you have definitely been tapping into your intuition, and every time you tap into your intuition, it keeps telling you that something more is meant to happen here, and it really frustrates you. I can see that, pal 2. It really frustrates you because on the surface or on the outside of this connection, it looks like nothing was ever happening, or this person was just in their own world, enjoying their life, or at least so it seemed. And so you might have closed your heart to this connection for quite some time too, pal 2, because of just how different things were on the surface and what your intuition was telling you about this connection. But it looks like some healing work has gone on your end, pal 2. The common theme for all of you is that this connection is deeper than both of you realize. There is a spiritual element to this connection. I would not be surprised if both of you are soulmates of some kind and both of you are meant to come together, because this coming through, the energy, whether there is union or not, there is clarity setting in for both of you that this connection is never going to leave both of you alone. Like, there is an acceptance that's happening right now within the two of you that regardless of what is happening in your personal lives, this connection will be something that you will carry for this lifetime with you. All right? So I'm not getting union, I'm not getting separation, but I am getting acceptance on both ends. All right? And it looks like that has been a big change in the two of you, accepting that, all right, I could be with other people or I could be on my own and not be with this person, but this person's energy will always be around me because we were meant to have that energetic cord. So right now, between the two of you, there is no bad blood. All right, both of you have come to a point of acceptance. There was definitely, I can feel it, like a lot of irritation, frustration, a lot of, I would not be surprised if both of you have been fighting, sending telepathic messages of fighting with each other. Would not be surprised as well, given that both of you actually connect very, very deeply to each other, all right? But today, there's actually a sense of peace that even if you both are physically not together, you guys are together in 5D, and that there's an acceptance of that. So if you've been feeling suddenly very peaceful, very calm about this connection, Pile 2, your person has been mirroring that. They have also been going through that. And the reason for that is it's a realization and clarity that's set in for the two of you. Like, it, more than clarity, it's acceptance. It's just like, yes, this is how it is going to be. It's just going to be that way. And I'm going to stop fighting it, you know? And both of us, we can't separate from each other, so we might as well not fight it and accept it for whatever it is. All right, so that is what is going on, and definitely a big change. I can feel that. All right, so if this sounds like you and your person right now, Pile 2, let's get into messages from them. All right. The reason why I had to put my second hand is because this one wanted to come out, and it says intuition. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2, please. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2, please. Okay, I'll take those. But yeah, we got spirit cards for both of you, so it's definitely spiritual element to this. All right. All right. So we've got, why is it blurring? Okay, yeah. Is it possible to start over? So for some of you, maybe there is actually an opportunity for union in this lifetime, all right? But I am also getting the message that for some of you, it's not meant for union in this lifetime, all right? I am getting that message specifically for some of you. But for those of you where there is a possibility of union in this lifetime, it looks like your person, or there was, hold on, I was called to correct that because it looks like both of you agreed upon this before you came here. So you'll intuitively know if you're meant for union or not in this lifetime. But either way, you seem to have come to a point where you just accept it, Pile 2, and so has your person as well. All right? So you will know. So I was called to correct that, and that's actually pretty deep, Pile 2, all right? I'm coming for you. So even if this is not in the 3D, for 5D, it looks like your person, they agreed to come with you. They've agreed to be with you. So if you've been suddenly feeling very, very peaceful, very calm, and you've been feeling pretty good about your person's energy being around you, it's possible that the union has happened in 5D, all right? For your pile specifically, I feel like talking more about the 5D, but yes, you know, even your 3D self could be aligning to union. But for your pile specifically, I think majority of you, it's about 5D, all right? So I just wanted to clarify out there. Don't panic if you've been intuitively feeling like there is union coming for both of you in 3D. Don't panic, all right? Your intuition will always guide the way, and it is never wrong, all right? I just wanted to put that out there. It's just whichever energy is more heavy right now that's coming to me. Okay, so stability. So yes, definitely. I think that there has been very, very unstable energies between the two of you for quite some time now. And I would not be surprised again if it has spanned years of this connection. And both of you today are starting to feel more secure, more stable, and more accepting of this connection. So this is coming from your person. So they too are feeling the same way. Now, there's another message that's coming through. If this part or this reading is resonating with you, but you haven't yet felt those peaceful and calming energies, stable energies from your person yet, then, and the reading still resonates with you, it might be that it's coming up soon, all right? I felt like that was a different message that was coming through. So wait. So for those of you where, you know, you're wondering, when is it actually going to happen in 3D? It looks like there's a little bit of a wait that both of you need to maybe align a little bit more But acceptance is actually the first step, all right? So, and I think both of you are there. Like your person's completely there right now, all right? So maybe there's a little bit more of aligning to go through for 3D. So a little bit of weight coming through from your person. And taking the time to heal, yes. I mean, especially with connections like this, there is a lot that needs to heal before union happens. I mean, that is one of the reasons why it's a contract. Like, you know, you have taken this up because you know how difficult that journey is right before coming here. So person's taking the time to heal. Twin flames, yes. So take this as it resonates. I mean, it's I told you I got this heavy energy. I know some people don't resonate with twin flames. Some people do. I don't personally want to enforce any particular idea. So take that as it resonates, but I definitely do feel that this is some kind of a soulmate connection where both of you had agreed upon before coming here, all right? That is something that I truly believe in. And of course, take it as it resonates, all right? If you choose to believe, go for it. If you don't, then I would say there's definitely spiritual significance behind this connection, all right? I care. I think that's a confirmation coming through from your person there, because I think however they've been acting in the 3D for quite some time now, would not be surprised, is denial, right? Denial, just giving you a thumbs down, saying, no, this is not possible, this is not true, I don't know what you're feeling, you're thinking. This person might have also thought that, you might not be, how do I put this in a nice way? I don't know how to put it in a nice way. How to, this person might have thought that maybe you are making up things. Yes, that's the nicest way I could put it, you know? So however they've acted in the 3D, it looks like today there's a realization for their 3D self that they can't run away from this connection. Whatever you've been telling this person about this connection, I definitely see you being the more spiritually aware one. Yeah, your person is realizing in 3D, by the way, that yes, whatever they said at one point, that is you, Paltu. Yes, it's true. And yes, I do care, regardless of how I have acted. But I think that there is also going to be a change in your person's behavior in 3D. Whether union is in the cards or not, 3D union, I think that there is going to be a change with respect to your person's 3D self, because I think that they're connecting they're connecting more deeply with their higher self, all right? So no over here. I think this is a little bit of past energy coming through, Paltu, where this person at one point thought no. Like I think that you felt how against this connection your person was, but today it looks like I said, I think that it was because the bigger the no was, the more disconnected they were from their higher self. And so I think that today they are connecting. So this is more of past energy, and it should work as a confirmation for you. Love, yes. Beautiful that is coming out after no, because I definitely do think that your person at some point was in complete denial, but today there is acceptance in their 3D self, all right? Let's figure things out together. So for some of you where you've been intuitively feeling that union is coming in this lifetime, it looks like your person is ready to figure things out with you, and they wish to as well. So we've got more in the unhealed energy though, so I do want to say that maybe there's a little bit more that your person has to go through to heal. Maybe there is also more healing on your end, because it looks like both of your energies are tied together. So it might be helpful for you, Paltu, to see what it is that you need to heal, how to align better with union, if you have intuitively been feeling that union is on the cards for you in this lifetime with this person in 3D, all right? So Paltu, what I'm going to do is I am actually going to get you advice, all right? Let's see what wants to come through. Advice for Paltu, please. Advice for Paltu, please, about this connection specifically. I'll take that. 10 of Pentacles. Advice for Paltu. Justice. High Priestess. Yes, I told you. Yeah, I think that a lot of this connection for you, especially Pal 2, has been to tap deeper into your intuition. I think that has been a big lesson for you as well, to trust your intuition, to feel secure regardless of what's happening on the outside. Whatever it is, Pal 2, it looks like balance is coming your way in this connection. Whether it's in 5D or it's in 3D, your intuition will be able to tell you that. But Pal 2, the big message that's coming through is, one, you've been doing an amazing job tapping into your intuition, but it looks like there might have been some doubt, there might have been a little bit of chaotic energy that you've also been tapping into. So take the time to keep reconnecting with your intuition. Every time you kind of stumble away from it, every time the fear kind of comes through, take the time to reconnect with your intuition. Your intuition, I mean, look at the High Priestess coming out for you. So your intuition has definitely been on point, okay? You are definitely not crazy for thinking all the things that you've thought about this connection, about what you've been intuitively feeling. Definitely not, regardless of what's happening in the 3D. I mean, there is like a big thumbs up that's coming through that you've always listened to your intuition, and I think that that is just absolutely commendable. All right, Pal 2? So continue doing that. Yes, you might stumble off a little bit. Yes, sometimes, your fear, your worry might kind of seep in, but continue tapping into your intuition, all right? And it looks like things are going to be balanced. Regardless of what is happening in the 3D, find joy and contentment in your life, Pal 2. That is also very, very important when it comes to union, whether it's 3D or 5D. You need to find balance in your life. You need to find joy, happiness, contentment in your life. Without union, and only then will you align with union. All right, so your life needs to feel complete on its own without this person, so that this person comes in and they add to your life. All right, so that is the energy that you need to step into. If that's not something that you have worked upon intentionally, it might be helpful for you to work upon that right now. All right, create a beautiful, beautiful life for yourself. And if union is meant in this lifetime for 3D, then this person will align with that. They will only have to add, all right? But you have to create your own life, a beautiful, happy, content life, all right? And whether it's 5D or 3D, it looks like there is union coming up. Your intuition will lead you and will guide you to where you need to be, all right? Pal 2, let's get into timing as well as advice. Okay, so give me 1 second. Yes, okay. Okay, so Pal 2, I've got 3 timing cards over here. Take some time, all right? Pause this video if you have to. I'll also give you some time to think about your question related to timing. You can ask 1, you can ask 2, you can ask 3, you can see which card you feel intuitively called to. That's also completely fine. Your choice, completely up to you. I do want to say, if the card comes out and you don't feel it resonates, don't force it to resonate, all right? If the card comes out and you feel that it genuinely does align with the timeline that you've been intuitively feeling, then yes, it's possible that the card was meant for you, all right? I just want to say that. Be careful with timing, okay? So I've got the 3 cards for you here. All right, take some time. I'm going to give you a few seconds, and then I'll open the cards. All right, Pal 2, I'm going to open the cards now, all right? So the first one is within a few months, December, Libra season. All right, so I think that this is pretty self-explanatory. I did get the energies as well when it was coming through that both of you are actually, like, you're quite close, to wherever it is that both of you are meant to be. So I also got that. So I think it's quite clear that that's why you got these cards, which are so definite, as well as, there's intentional timing there. Remember, timing is based on current energies, all right? Wherever you are right now. All right, and energy is always changing. So please be a little bit careful about that, especially when it comes to expectations. And as long as you're aligned, then this is the timing. Again, depends on you, depends on the energy that you're in. All right, felt like telling that to you. But yeah, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think that I need to explain it. Let's get into more advice for you. So I took this to be affirmations coming through from your higher self, and it says, I am mindful. We have 3636 with peace. Seek peace and tranquility in your life. And then I got 2 that flipped out, so I thought it was important to share it with you. So cherish what you have. Oh, beautiful. Stay humble and grounded. Okay. Okay, beautiful messages coming through. I feel that some of it does relate to your reading, Paltu. So when it comes to I am mindful, maybe there's a little bit of more of healing work or aligning work that needs to happen. All right, if you've been struggling with that a little bit, if you have been struggling to tap into your intuition a little bit, so this is just an affirmation that's coming through from your higher self to remind you that yes, you are mindful, or yes, you have to be mindful about tapping into your intuition, because we did get worry and tension there coming through. So there might be a little bit of overshadowing of your fears over your intuition. So if you've been struggling a little bit with that, then this is a great affirmation for you to begin with, all right? To be more mindful of your of tapping into your intuition. Of course, this could relate to other aspects of your life as well. All right, then we've got peace coming through, and I feel like putting this over here because I think that it relates, you know, before union. All right, there always needs to be some fulfillment, some joy, some gratitude, and some peace and tranquility that you feel in your existing life. You know, when you feel there is no how do I say this? When you feel fulfilled on your own, that's usually when union happens, all right? So you have to create that world for yourself first before union happens. And this is part of the soul contract that both of you have, right? So pile number 2, if you're wondering, well, what else is there to align, then it looks like 1, gratitude for the existing life, rather than focusing on what could be or what is lacking in your life. Focus on what you do have and cherish what you do have, all right? And there needs to be peace with wherever both of you are, though I think that you are doing a fantastic job, Paltu. I mean, I was getting your energy all throughout, and it's very, very calm, even though there were like spurts of, you know, a little bit of tension, but for the most part, it was actually very, very calming to tap into your energy. So I think that you're already doing a fantastic job, Paltu. I do want to say, like, thumbs up, double thumbs up, in case you were wondering or in case you were worried about that. But yes, you know, there's a little bit more where you have to seek peace and tranquility. You have to accept where both of you are at right now. You have to accept your life for what it is right now. And that itself is alignment, all right? And then stay humble and grounded. This could be related to other aspects of your life, but the way that I'm seeing is, I just heard someone saying, "I told you so," and you know, you might be, like I said, you might be, you know, sending telepathic messages to your person saying, "I told you so," and you know, you might be a kind of yeah, it's kind of definitely, I wouldn't say like, don't, I'm not taking it seriously at all, and I'm not judging you at all, but you know, stay humble, stay grounded. When this person comes back, there might be a feeling of in you to tell them I told you so, or to tell them that, you know, I was right about this. But no, it's not about you being right or wrong, you know, it's just you were tapped into your intuition and you just have had an innate knowing, whereas your person, their part of the process or their part of the journey was to connect with their higher self, which they've taken that time. So you can't lord it over their head that you knew about this beforehand, because that was their process. And frankly, that was part of your soul contract to have known this beforehand. And it was their part of the soul contract to take time to realize it after a transformation within them, all right? So I guess that could be one that relates, but it doesn't have to resonate. It could be other aspects of your life as well, all right? Pile 2, this is where I'll leave you for today. Beautiful energies there coming through. Both of you are aligning, you know, to union, whether it's in 5D or 3D, but it's beautiful for me to see as a reader as well, all right? I can see it unfolding. That's what's beautiful for me, even though there have been so many challenges, so many ups and downs for the two of you, and it might have spanned a long time as well. But it looks like union is close. The energy that was coming through was that there's a big change happening between the two of you, and it looks like both of you are stepping into union depending on, you know, what you intuitively feel, whether it's 5D or 3D, all right? Pile 2, I just wanted to say my private readings are open right now. You can check the description box for more details, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for choosing me to help you gain clarity in your situation. Thank you for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comment, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I have been so blessed and so grateful. Like, I've been feeling very, very blessed about it, and just feeling very grateful for it as well. Pile number 2, I wish both of you the most peaceful outcome in this situation. Take care, all right? And keep tapping into your intuition, all right? Bye-bye.